Today we're going to create a really nice smoky shimmery halo eye together with the new Aim Higher palette. Always when I do a smoky eye, I'm starting off with some kind of base. I personally prefer using a crayon in a dark color. Now I'm using a black crayon and I'm blending it out with our small blending brush. Make sure to always blend the crayons quite quick after you apply them because they will dry and then they will stay on the entire day. Now I'm applying the same crayon in the inner corner of the eye and I'm blending it out with the same brush. And the reason I'm using a dark crayon or a black crayon underneath my smoky eye instead of a transparent primer is that the smoky eye becomes even more intense when I'm using a dark base. And to make the eyelid pop, I'm using a shimmery lighter shade. This is one of our newest crayons, Risha. And it doesn't really matter if the crayon base turns out a little bit uneven because you're gonna put some eyeshadow on top of this later. But to make it as smooth as possible, make sure to blend it as much as you can. And as you can see, I'm still blending with our small blending brush. This is my favorite brush to blend our crayons with. I'm applying Risha in the inner corner of the eye and then black core underneath the eye. I'm just applying it on the outer corner and then I'm grabbing my favorite blending brush once again and I'm blending it all out. And don't be afraid to blend underneath your eyes because this will really make the look. Now we're just gonna repeat everything on the other eye to make sure it looks the same. This might be a little bit tricky, but practice makes perfect. And the trick here is not to blend it too much. If you're blending too much, everything just becomes a big blob of gray. So just blend the edges for the best results. And time for the fun part, Aim Higher palette. So I am dipping my fingertip in Flash. That is this yellow iridescent color that shifts in blue, purple, and pink. It looks really amazing as a topper on top of pretty much everything. And with this makeup, it almost looks green on the eyes. I'm using the precision brush and applying Flash in the inner corner of the eyes as well. Then I'm going in with Crag, this glittery gray color in the inner corner of the eyes, and I'm really packing that color on to the eyelid. I'm still using the precision brush for this, and I really like using this brush for smaller areas such as inner corners, outer corners, or as a lip brush. To blend the glittery gray with the yellow greenish silver, I am using the small blending brush once again. Then I'm using our blending brush together with the color Slab as a transition shade up to the brow bone. Slab is, by the way, a really good transition shade or a mixing shade. And it's also my favorite way of climbing. I'm using Slab underneath the eyes as well to create a really nice and smooth transition. Then we're going in with mascara. I am applying mascara on the upper lashes and then I'm going in with an angled brush and mascara for a more precise application. This is a really nice way of applying mascara if you have very short lashes. And then to enhance Evangeline's beautiful tan, we are going in with bronzer on the face, neck, and chest. I really want the eyes to be in focus, so I am using Fantastic in Kiss of Life on the lips. It's this beautiful My Lips But Better color, and I really think it enhances her lips beautifully. And last but not least, we're adding some glow to the body. I am using Shaping Light and Warm Glow on the chest and on the arms. And to add some more glow to the face, I am adding Shaping Light and Warm Glow on the nose, on the Cupid's bow, and on the cheekbones as well. Okay, one more thing. Setting spray, it's a must. And this is the finished look. I am seriously obsessed with this palette. You can create the most beautiful looks with it, and I hope you like it as much as I do. Bye!